Hello and welcome to Kaiserreich. We're playing as the Indian Federation. With the fall of Munich, the commune seems unstoppable, and indeed, they do seem pretty unstoppable. This doesn't bode really very well for that whole situation. The Reichspakt is scroogled well and properly. We are taking advantage of the situation in the east. In an ideal world, I don't want to stab the Chinese. Here's the thing. In an ideal world, I do not want to stab the Chinese in the back because I actually don't think I benefit from that. I actually think that the thing that I really want, I can just make so many divisions. It's really funny how many divisions I can make. U4, transform into Mountaineers. And then we'll build some princely marines. Let's do that. Okay. Think we probably... Anyways. That cost me a good amount of fuel. I'm still on civilian economy, by the way. It's so stupid. I don't know why. Absolutely foolish of me. But this is a path that I chose. It's 1941. I'm still on civilian economy. Absolutely ridiculous. I haven't needed much to leave it. I mean, I could have benefited from it, I guess. 1941, research, artillery. There we go. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. Absorb Congress remnants. Okay. Elevate the status of the Madras, elevate the status of Madras. Alright. Cool. Let's do that. Yeah, we're gonna wait till this situation resolves itself, hopefully, in favor of the fall of Vienna. The Habsburg capital is lost. Well, they also, okay, Bohemia's capitulated. Well, the Austrians never did anything. I think they must have gone status quo. Oh well. Never integrated. It's all over about the crying. Collapse of the Reichspakt. The Kaiserreich is about to fall. The Kaiserreich legacy of the Weltkrieg is about to fall. Let me just move that. Okay. Everyone's rejoined the Donau Age event. Oh my god. Okay, just the ugliest peace conference ever. Denmark, the Philippines, United Baltic Duchy, Finland, Italian Republic. Yeah, all that good stuff. Empire of Japan, the Provisional Republic of Germany, which is now what this is called. George von Kraut. That's a name. Fall of Berlin, a great victory of the Commune of France? Indeed. Oh boy. What a mess. Alright, so... Germany East Asia is still at war with everyone. These guys have lost their... Well, you know. what the legation city's even doing? They've lost all of their cities, apparently, except for Shanghai. Yep, never mind, they lost everything. Commune of France took a bunch of states. Britain took some states as well. Russia took some states as well. Belgium took some states. And Germany Empire and Free Russia are dead, dead, dead. Rip-a-roni, pepperoni. Okay, they've, alright. What's going on with Kenya anyway? Okay. Rip Belarus. It's all over but the crying. Mau Mau War. Another native revolt. Basic engine! Look at me go. I want more armor. I should be able to make a decent tank. I should be able to get basic anti-air gun, torsion bar, welded armor. Yes, get welded armor. Diesel engine. Probably want a dozer blade. Probably want sloped armor. Probably want... What do they have in terms of radio? Improved radio. And the breakthrough is pretty bad. Defense is nice, I guess. Fuel drum. And I guess a small cannon? Sure, that doubles my soft attack. There we go, there's an anti-air tank. Modern infantry. Duplicate this, rename this to infantry with armor. And this will be an armored support. Yeah, that's fine. Giving me any armor at all. Yeah, it's good to have. Alright. We're going to import less aluminum. We're going to get a little oil. Nope, not 50 factories of oil. 3 factories of oil. First industry! Excavation. Nice. Actually, apparently there's no logistical difficulties at all. Ireland has joined the Moscow Accord. Random. Sweden and Hungary have capitulated. We have elevated the status of Madras. Hideous things have happened in here in Sweden. The worst things ever. All right. Madras's inclusion in the Federation, alongside the special status, was granted owing to this Republican nature, was always a controversial choice. Part of the compromise that even allowed it to happen in the first place, Madras was not granted equal place in the council that its size and power would naturally entail. Instead, the local government was only allowed to send an observer to advocate for the state, but not vote in its favor. Today, however, this is the last change. The council finally to agree to elevate Madras to full membership, granting its equal rights to everyone except Osman. Quite a few favors have been called in by the Diwan in order to secure this radical change to status quo, with the Big Force being especially reluctant to consider empowering someone who's not of their own, although with enough promises, they won over in the end. Nizam, on the other hand, is won over rather easily. As to him further breaking up the Big Four's traditional power block could only improve the situation for him, though he's under no illusion that the representative chosen will not likely see eye to eye with him on most issues. As for the man chosen to be Madras's first full representative on the council, it should come as no surprise that the local government is once again Recommended. Siberian. Having served in the previous role for quite a few years now, especially during the crisis in the council, being regarded as a neutral candidate, not likely to be swept up in party politics, his reappointment is practically routine. Now, seeing as full member, it is through him the common people's voice will laugh out of place in the great council of the realm, allowing the nation to take another step forward into modernity. Hopefully, Siberian can keep both sides in checks. In check. We could restore the unity of Kashmir, but maybe we don't do that yet. Defending the downtrodden. And defending the downtrodden. Let's defend the downtrodden. Reliability is good. Air stuff. We're not quite there yet. Oh my gosh. Alright, so lots of annexations. Austrian Empire's capitulated. Does the annexations make sense? Yeah. Yeah, they do. This is the only one that doesn't. I'm literally gonna change this around. I will see if it resolves itself, but if it doesn't, I'm gonna just hand it over to the I'm just gonna hand it over to the Union of Britain. Second Risorgimento complete. And yet it's Indicus, Italy. Mercy. Alright, well. The Entente is gonna get owned, but I assume it's not gonna go anywhere. We got a Republic of Poland. We have a rump Austria. As it is. Huh. We could get better radio. Let's get better radio. Kenya's been annexed. Right? No, Kenya annexed the rebellion. Surprising literally no one. Rally public support. We could do that. But why? Instead, we're going to early mobilization. Begin to really speed up the economy. Follow Lisbon. Things are progressing in a predictable manner. We'll do that. I'm high on believing. Alright. Costa Rica joined the Entente. Central America declared war on Costa Rica. Is Central America in a faction? No. But whatever. Okay. Do I want to try to build anything going on navally? Guess we'll get landing craft. Do I need landing craft? Not really. Advanced fire control, that's nice. Bombs. We get bombs. For close air support. Seems smart. Is the Far Eastern Army going to continue to fight? Yeah. That's going to end well. Oh, protecting the rights of the Dalits. We're going to support the Navarjine Mandali. And then we're going to merge our spirits. Sardinia's capitulated. Surprising no one. Cal of Romania expels Iron Guard. King of Culture reigns supreme. Look at you. Romania. Doing quite well. That's the annexation of Georgia. The Swedish Commune. Okay. We're gonna let these guys do their thing, but we need to start getting scientists. Oh, we can start recruiting for 50. That's good. We might want to go super heavy railway gun. I think we're gonna do military engineering vehicles first. We can recruit a scientist here. Ah, it's 75. Okay, well, I think it goes up to 100. Okay, rip to them. More fighters. All right. We're going to cancel our oil trade. Costa Rica's capitulated. The fall of Shenyang, Shao Manchuria. Have a new master. Oh, the Kenyans have a guy there for some reason. Nigeria somehow got independent. Gold Coast got independent. Kenya got independent. Oh, nice. These guys do not have the destabilized situation going on. Yeah. Yeah, they've got... They seem to be pretty chill. Which, you know, sucks if you live in Africa. Good if you are a German fleeing syndicalist domination. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to fix some of this so that it's like, looks a little better, even if it ends up with states being occupied. Armor, armor, armor. More armor, more good. Can I exchange this for armor skirts? Yeah, I'll do that for armor skirts. I'll increase the armor. I suppose I'll replace this with fuel drum and turn these into armor skirts. And then yeah, that gives us more armor. Less soft attack, but way more armor. Sure, why not? I'm gonna do that instead. Alright. More aluminum, then. Alright. Even more recruitable people. Look at us go. Linguistic representation? Ah, reflecting internal divides. Which, yeah, if you're going to have internal divides, it's probably good to have internal divides. Boop, 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 boop. What an incredible armor! What an incredible armor division! What an incredible situation that is. We'll get rid of support force. Motorized division. We'll duplicate that. We'll make this. Oh no, I don't know. You know, do I want more Moto Core? Do I need more Moto Core? I feel like one unit of motorized boys is probably enough. Maybe I tweak these guys so that they have motorized artillery now. We have enough supplies for that to happen. Means we can do that. Yeah, that was sort of always part of the plan, and now I can also do motorized division gets an additional motorized artillery. Significantly increases supply use, but you know, it does it. We don't quite have enough to get a new scientist. I want an air guy. Bombs. That's the bomb. We probably want less fuel usage. That would be smart. We probably want more production efficiency again. That would be smart. We probably want more improved engine. That would be smart. Morocco's capitulated. Atomic research. Alright. We did it. We got atomic research done. Yay! Advanced fire control. We'll need that at some point. Might as well get it now. Oh boy. The Andhra Pradesh problem. Ever since the AIM were just the Andhra Mahasabha, uniting the Telugu people under one state within the Federation has arguably been their primary goal. Even now in power, such a goal has been difficult to achieve, as the Telugu homelands are currently split between the Madras and the Nizam's personal domain. The recent move to elevate Madras to a full council member has, however, won over the support in the issue, with their tentative agreement to hand over Andhra to be a future Telugu state. As with many things, however, the final roadblocks once again come down to convincing the Nizam. While the Nizam may have lost a significant amount of his powers to Dewan as the head of state, one of the Federation's members, he still retains complete authority over his state, and there's no option but to get his approval for any changes to it. One potential idea to get around this would be to annex Andhra into Hyderabad, with the Telugu territories within Hyderabad becoming an autonomy with Telugu as their official language. This expansion of Hyderabad would almost certainly be blocked with other members of the council, however, who would still have to go through it. As an attempt to compromise, different plans have been presented to merge Andhra into Hyderabad, while splitting off Bihar and other non-Telugu speaking parts of Hyderabad as a new state, headed by his son, Nizam Shah, or another relative of the Nizam. This plan seems to be on much more solid grounds. Private discussions with other members of the council has confirmed they won't oppose it, even if some don't like the idea in general. Final discussion. The decision, however, of course, is down to the Nizam. Until the plan is presented to him, it's possible to know that he'll accept giving up land this way. After some consideration, Osman agrees to the proposal. Merge into a more powerful national spirit. This is a new federation. Defending the downtrodden. Growth of indigenous business. I need 100 political power. Actually, give me a second. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I need a... Oh, I see there's a supply problem here. Give me a moment. To, spread out my forces. And then I will select other things. What other things? Well, let's, you know, we'll find out. Who knows? A lot of options. Probably want more air XP now rather than later. We're also going to add... We're going to do piloting exercises because we actually have the planes to do it. Fall of Singapore! German dominance in the East Indies is heavily shaken by the Republic of Thailand. Yeah, that's the ballgame. Republic of Thailand took 7 states. Empire of Japan took 22. German East Asia was annexed. Well, you know. Let's see how long that lasts. Not very long, it would seem. Provisional government of Germany has joined the Entente. I feel like... Just good business is such a funny focus. I feel like that's in there for like players having fun reasons. Oy. Because there's no way that makes sense narratively, right? Okay. What we could do is we could seek war with Afghanistan. We could conceivably do that. Let's plan to do that. Because I'm thinking, I don't really necessarily want to. Can't get breakthrough yet. I don't necessarily want to, like... The heck? Infantry, modern infantry. These infantry should be modern infantry. Cool. Alright. Nope, not how I want to do it. This is how I want to do it. Alright. Either way. Hold up. Let me just do that. And then do that. Either way, my plan is to attack Afghanistan and overrun it. Why? So I can secure Persia. Okay. Interesting. If they can conquer Hayil, then I can conquer Persia. Hayil. And then I'm dreaming of an empire that sweeps over the whole of the South Indian Ocean. Or the Indian Ocean. Just the whole Indian Ocean. Maybe not the whole thing, but like the whole thing. Oh, these guys got decapitulated. They're going to probably get recapitulated. Or But, you know, we'll see. All right. Either way, this is our long-term plan. In the short term, I'm going to see you in the next episode. Goodbye.